I will probably need to start from the beginning of explaining some of the most important things for you to build the relationship that you always desire. And if I'm gonna talk to women or men, right, it's absolutely no matter, but maybe I'm gonna talk today about the women because I've been through such experience in my life where I had a relationship and then I had to get out of relationship and rebuild my life again. And I would say, as everyone knows, it's not easy to build your life from scratch. And for women, in order to become whole and become who she is, she needs to understand a few things in solitude. Without this time, when the woman is not by herself and she's always with a partner, she cannot understand many important things about herself. So when you are planning to build a new relationship and you just in between relationship, or you're just getting out of separation with the partner or husband or wife, it is so important to have time by yourself. Without this precious time, you cannot actually go kind of like on a different level on your personal growth and your relationship, a future relationship. So what can you do during this time? Some people are just getting so much afraid, and I would say I have some clients who are getting divorced and they just cannot imagine their life without this partner. But actually, if you look at your life and you will ask yourself, how did I live before without this man or woman? What was happening to me? Was I happy, or there was something wrong? And you will see, and most of my clients said, no, I survived without him before, and I can do it again without him or her. And this moment where you can rebuild your life in a solitude by yourself, it's crucial for your future life and relationship. And the questions you can ask is, what can I do now in these 24 hours for my life and my being? What is the goal for my living on this earth? What do I want to achieve? How I want these things to happen in my life? And sometimes we cannot find the answer. This means that you need some time to be who you are, lost. And this is the most important moment when you kind of cannot accept and admit that you're lost, but your brain wants to move forward, wants to do something, but you actually need to be lost. You need to come to the ground zero where you don't feel what to do next. And this is okay, and it's normal to be lost, because in this gap between being lost and happy life in your future, you need to understand few very important things and give yourself the time to understand them, not rushing or running, because rushing and running, it's a normal skill for the human. And the most important, solitude gives you lots of power. Solitude is the source where you can actually feel yourself. It's an investment that you can give into yourself, into your future. So once you're thinking that I have to find a partner, but you still don't feel that you are happy by yourself without anyone and anything in your life, this is not the right time to find a partner. Actually, you don't need to find a partner as a woman. Women needs to be ready for the partner to come into their life. If the woman is thinking that she's on a hunting mode, it means that she is not yet ready. The woman needs to feel herself so whole and so vibrant in order to give something to the person next to her and share her happiness, and the man who comes into her life can share her happiness with her. So there are many ideas about the relationship, but the main and the basic idea is that you need to understand that without really understanding yourself and who you are and what is your patterns in life and how you're actually communicating with the world, how are you actually dealing with the troubles and things in your life, it's probably one of the most important tasks. I would say also there is a very good understanding of yourself. If you can stay for, let's say, between relationship for 1 year without anyone in your life, you might start getting lots of dysfunctional thoughts. And with these thoughts, you can come into your therapist and work, and you can understand that nothing really bad is happening. Everything happening in your psyche. And in cognitive behavioral psychology, where I work, we focus on the thoughts. Thoughts explain to us how the human lives, and we test the thoughts. What is the reality in these thoughts? So once you understand that basically whatever you think, it's not a reality, sometimes you can actually be lost in your thoughts, and you actually believe some wrong thoughts that creating your life. So if you will remember that everything what you have in your head, it's a reflection of what you have in your life, then you start select your thoughts and see where is pattern that is happening from day to day that you want to change. And if we'll take a case where you're planning to build your relationship and it's kind of something that is so important to you in your life, you probably need to understand that in order to start anything valuable, you need to invest in yourself and see how happy can you be without anything and everyone in your life. And it probably will give you lots of power, because once you understand that you actually can be happy without any man in your life, then it will bring you self-esteem, self-worth, to find the man that can give you something that you don't have. And of course, female and masculine energy, they need to connect. But if it's real female and real masculine, so start from yourself, develop your skills, try to discover who you really are as a human. And I'm sure that if you will also pay attention to the thoughts, to the things that are happening in your head, will help you to manage your life in a most beautiful way.